Welcome back to Reddit Storytime, where we dive into the most jaw-dropping, drama-filled stories from the internet. Today, we have 4 incredible tales of family chaos, betrayal, and moral dilemmas that will leave you speechless. Grab your popcorn, because these stories are wild. Let's get into it. Our first story comes from a mother who had to deliver some brutal honesty to her own daughter. And honestly, this one is heavy. A mother writes in about her daughter, who was once inseparable from her best friend Kelly. They were college roommates. Her daughter was even Kelly's bridesmaid. But here is where it gets dark. The mother's ex-husband was a serial cheater. The divorce was ugly, and the daughter grew up absolutely despising anyone who cheats. So, 7 years ago, the daughter became convinced that Kelly was having an affair. She saw Kelly at a fancy restaurant with a man and assumed the worst. But instead of talking to Kelly, she went nuclear. She started an online harassment campaign. She posted about Kelly everywhere. She contacted Kelly's husband, her family, their church community. She essentially blew up Kelly's entire life. And here's the devastating part. The man at the restaurant? It was Kelly's relative. Not a lover. A family member. But by the time the truth came out, the damage was done. Kelly's marriage had fallen apart. In their tight-knit religious community, Kelly was ostracized. She lost everything. Kelly blocked the daughter on everything and moved away, completely shattered. Kelly's own mother made her feelings crystal clear. She despised the daughter for what she did. Now, fast forward to the present. Kelly has passed away. The daughter found out through a Facebook post and announced she wanted to attend the funeral, 2 states away. Her mother told her absolutely not. She said, "You do not have the right to mourn this woman or show up at her funeral. You destroyed her life. Kelly hated you." The daughter hasn't spoken to her mother since. Now the mother is wondering if she was too harsh, and whether she should warn Kelly's family that her daughter might show up. Let me be clear. The mother is 100% right. The daughter destroyed an innocent woman's life over a misunderstanding she never bothered to verify. Showing up at that funeral would be the ultimate act of selfishness. This isn't about closure. This is about the daughter making herself feel better. Sometimes, the hardest truths come from the people who love us most. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Story number 2 is a masterclass in family drama, and it all started with a trip to Chuck E. Cheese. Yes, you heard that right. A mother writes in about a Mother's Day drama that tore her husband's family apart. Her husband has an older brother named Adam. And Adam has a pattern. He gets upset over misunderstandings and then gives people the silent treatment for months. Usually, the husband apologizes just to keep the peace. But this time, he refused. Here's what happened. A week before Mother's Day, Adam's wife texted saying they'd be stopping by the mother-in-law's house that evening. Our storyteller's family was on vacation, so they didn't respond right away. On Mother's Day, the husband called his mom to wish her well. And guess what? She was home alone. Nobody had confirmed any plans with her. She was spending Mother's Day by herself. So the husband did the logical thing. He invited his mom to join them at Chuck E. Cheese for lunch with their toddler son. The mother-in-law was thrilled. The husband immediately texted Adam to let him know and invited him to join. Well, Adam completely lost his mind. He accused them of ruining everything, of being selfish, of changing plans last minute. Never mind that there were no plans to change. He swore at them, stormed out of the family group chat, and went silent. The mother-in-law was so worried about Adam that she left Chuck E. Cheese after just 10 minutes to go home and wait for him. Adam eventually showed up at 6 in the evening, refused to speak to anyone, ignored his nephew, and sat on his phone the entire time. And here is the kicker. It has been 4 months. Adam still won't speak to any of them. He's been telling other family members that they are selfish and nobody likes them. And the rest of the family wants the husband to apologize because, quote, that's just how Adam is. Let me tell you something. Adam is a grown man throwing a tantrum because his mother chose to not spend Mother's Day alone. The family enabling this behavior by demanding apologies is exactly why Adam keeps doing it. Sometimes, keeping the peace means being the doormat. And this husband finally decided to stop. Good for him. What would you do? Our third story is about a 15-year-old boy caught in the middle of one of the messiest family situations imaginable. And this one is complicated. A 15-year-old writes that when he was 11, his dad cheated on his mom with a younger woman. His dad had actually lied to this woman about being married. When she got pregnant, he confessed to everything, and the divorce was brutal. But here is the twist that makes this story different from every other cheating story. The new wife was also a victim. She came to the US for work. She was lied to by a man over 10 years older than her. She came from a culture that strongly condemned children out of wedlock, and she basically had to marry the dad for financial stability. The stepmom is actually kind. She encourages the dad to spend more time with his son. She cooks amazing food. She is a wonderful mother to their half-sister. And this 15-year-old, who always wanted siblings, has built a beautiful relationship with his little sister. So when the stepmom started taking career advancement courses, the son stepped up. He babysat his sister on class nights. He helped review study materials. He ran errands. He was being a good kid and a good brother. Then his mom found out. She was looking through his backpack and found study materials from the stepmom. She exploded. She told him that by helping, quote, that woman, he was supporting the person who destroyed their family. His aunts joined in, calling him a traitor. Listen. This kid is 15 years old. He did not cause the divorce. He did not cheat on anyone. He is being kind to someone who is kind to him. The mom's pain is real, and the cheating was devastating. But putting that burden on a child is not okay. This boy deserves to have relationships with the people in his life without being guilt-tripped for it. The real villain here is the dad, who lied to everyone and then watched his families tear each other apart. What do you guys think about this one? Our final story is one that anyone who has ever had a roommate will feel in their bones. A 26-year-old woman lives with her childhood best friend in a rented house in a little seaside town in England. They have always gotten along great. Until now. The best friend started dating someone about 8 months ago. At first, he would stay over occasionally. Totally normal. But then it escalated. Now he is there 5 or 6 nights a week. He showers there. He cooks there. He watches TV there. He even works from home there sometimes. He is basically a third roommate. Except nobody asked for one. And here is the thing. He has his own flat. He lives 20 minutes away. He is not homeless. He just never leaves. Our storyteller noticed the impact. The bathroom is always occupied. The washing machine runs constantly. The bins fill up faster. The bills went up. And most importantly, it stopped feeling like her home. So she sat her friend down and tried to be reasonable. She said, "Look, I'm not saying he can never stay over. But if he is here almost every day, either you guys should spend more time at his place, or he should chip in for bills. Because someone who was here more than he is not visiting anymore." The friend's response? She called our storyteller a miserable landlord. She accused her of trying to charge her boyfriend for visiting. Then she went and told their mutual friends, and now someone else is texting saying she is being unfair and that couples naturally spend a lot of time together. Let me break this down. If your partner is at someone else's house 5 to 6 nights a week, they live there. The friend is treating her roommate's home like a free hotel. And getting mad at someone for asking you to pay your fair share is not the flex she thinks it is. The storyteller was incredibly reasonable. She didn't demand he never come over. She just asked for basic fairness. Sometimes the most entitled people are the ones closest to us. And that wraps up today's stories. For tales of drama, betrayal, and people who just cannot see when they are in the wrong. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a story. Drop a comment below with your verdicts, and tell us which story was your favorite. New stories drop every week, so stay tuned. Until next time, this is Reddit Storytime, signing off.